Hi guys, oh my gosh. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome you guys all back to Read with Melanin. We are back with another video, and this video is books that I plan on reading that start a series. So I'm basically getting ready to start another list of series. So I think like 2 years ago on my old channel, I did a video about the book series that I hope to finish. And technically, I've actually gone through a lot of those and finished a lot of those. I think I have like 1 or 2 left on that list to finish. So that means I'm starting some new series. And I also have a rule with this particular one that they can only be series that are already on my bookshelf. So technically this is not all of them, but yeah, this isn't all of the book series on my shelf. These are just the first ones that came to mind when I went to grab them. So these are the ones that I'm going to go for, or basically have already been going for, because this video is February. So I've been doing this for a month already. So yeah, let's just get started. So I literally keep my Fairy Loot Outcrate subscription thing because I wanted pretty books. And one of the first pretty books I spent way too much money on was the Ember and the Ashes series by Saba Tahir. And let's be clear, I've actually never read the series. So this pretty book collection has been sitting on my shelf, just collecting air and dust. And I have never even read the series. So I plan on actually starting this series this year. Now, if it turns out that I don't actually like this book, I'm still keeping the series on my shelf because, again, it's a very pretty series on the shelf. And I will be telling you guys, but I don't know. I've heard some people say that, like, because they're older, they don't really like it. But I've had this on my shelf since this edition came out. I've had it on my shelf. I literally bought it because every book has a different color end pages. There's foiling and there's all types of stuff that just makes it look pretty on the bookshelf. But as I've never actually read it, I do want to read an Ember and the Ashes. And this might fit the mood, honestly, for this month. I'm not really sure. We'll see. But I might listen to it via audiobook. I think that's where we'll start. We might listen to this via audiobook since I don't have any audiobooks to listen to right now. Another series that I've already talked about is Black Sun. I plan on finally deep diving into this series. My goal is to read it the month that the second book comes out. Edit Brittany here. So I've actually already started reading Black Sun. I'm reading it with the Be Too Weird book club. And I love it. So if you're interested, Be Too Weird, I'll leave the Instagram to it down below in the comment or in the description if you're interested. But yeah, I've already started reading this. Because in my head, because everybody else that I know really enjoyed this book, I don't have to wait that long after I read it to get the second book. Now I know that means I'm going to have to wait a whole year to get the third book, but I feel like that's okay. Again, this is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. So yeah, I think this is called Between the Earth and Sky series. So yeah, the second book comes out, so we're gonna do it. And like I said, this is one of the ones already on my shelf, and I'm not allowed to just keep buying books and not reading them. And my shelves are starting to fill up, and maybe one of these days I'll actually be able to do like a library bookshelf tour because all of my bookshelves are getting full. We've got a couple more. We've got like 4 more shelves that are going to get full of books, and I'm trying to be really picky about what goes on the shelf. So will I continue this series? Will I donate this to the library? We shall see. If you watched my last video, then you know that I've actually already started the Blood Like Magic series by LaSalle Salisbury. The second book is already pre-ordered, ready to go. But the first book is Blood Like Magic. It's about a young girl named Voya who has to complete a task in order to become a witch. And that's all I can tell you. I enjoyed it. I will already say this is a series I plan on continuing. It's just right up my alley. So we're going to continue it. Plus the covers. Dear LaSalle, I don't know if you have power, but to do this, But please keep the same artist and keep the same book covers until you're done. And then y'all can release some other cover when you're done. But like, I want it to still fit this collection by the end. Thanks so much, Brittany. So this next book I got from Barnes & Noble during the 50% off hardcover sale. That's why it's got all these freaking stickers on it. And it is Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. I would like to start this one. This one's kind of short too. I don't know when I'm going to be in the mood to read it. I just know that it's on my list of series to start because basically this year we're reading the books on my shelf. I am still buying some books, but we are reading some books on the shelf with the mindset of, do I keep it or do I donate it? And then at the end of the year, we're going to, tally it up and see how many books am I donating. But this one is, I think this one is a mermaid one. It says, Simi prayed to the gods once. Now she serves them as Mami Wata, a mermaid collecting the souls of those who die at sea and blessing their journey back home. I'm not going to read more, but I did hear that this is a very enjoyable book, plus the cover. Like, can't really be mad at the cover. So, yeah. Another book that I want to give a try, because I have 2 copies of this beautiful covered book, is The Poison Heart by Kaylin Barron. This book is another book that was really hyped by Booktube, and I just want to see... She wrote Cinderella's Not Dead, and I remember saying that, like, I just felt like I wasn't the right demographic for it. I don't know. I could very well feel the same way about this book, but I do know somebody that I can give these books away to, as I gave her Cinderella's Not Dead. So I feel like, I was a sucker for this cover. It's a pretty sick cover. I can't get over the black chicks on the cover thing. I'm also realizing that a lot of this collection is my YA collection. And on the last video that I asked you guys for adult fantasy recommendations, some of you did come through with some recommendations. And my goal for those books is that I'm going to be getting those from the library, giving their first book a try. If I like the first book, I will be buying it. If not, I'll talk about it in a wrap up and say, well, I'm not continuing them. But these books, again, are already ones on my shelf, so we're reading them. Last and certainly not least, we have A Song of Wraith and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. I am completing the series, or I'm starting the series. What's funny is I got this one in Kingdom of Souls around the same time. And I started reading Kingdom of Souls, but like, I didn't want to read Kingdom of Souls and A Song of Wraith and Ruin at the same time. I don't know why my brain would not do that. But now that Master of Souls is coming out and the Kingdom of Souls series is coming to a close, plus the second book for this book is already out, I am going to do this one. I think that I will listen to this one via audiobook as well. Or I might do a tandem read because some of these books lately, they've had some really good quotes and I want to put them in my reading planner. So for that, I can't always read them. I can't always listen to them. Sometimes I have to read and listen. There we go. Words mean things. I don't know if you can hear that. My neighbor's dog is going crazy. But like I said, these were all of the books that are currently on my shelf already. I do plan on starting some other books. I don't have a set timeline of when exactly I'm going to read each one of these books during the next couple months. I'm basically just letting my mood dictate what I read, how much I read, and everything. Also, I just bought a PS5 like last month, so just gonna be real honest with y'all. A lot of my free time has been spent on my PS5 rather than reading. So depending on which game I'm playing, sometimes I can listen to an audiobook while I play. Like right now I'm playing Kina and the Bridge of Spirits, and right now I can't listen to an audiobook while I play because when the music changes, I know I gotta fight and I can't hear the music if I'm listening to an audiobook. So my question to you is, what series do you plan on starting in 2022? And what series do you plan on finishing in 2022? I don't care which genre they are in. Please let me know down below in the comments section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.